Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Italy. In the last episode we declared our latest unjustified expansionist war against Spain. Well, I mean, literally speaking, in gameplay terms we justified it, but you know what I mean. So we're going to take some more land from them. We are basically going full-on rogue state at this point. We are doing some occupations down here and it's going relatively well. Unfortunately, the UK is the war leader, so we're going to have to be negotiating with them. Hopefully we'll get enough war score that they'll just give us what we want without us having to, say, sail some troops up to their mainland and occupy them there. Actually haven't paid any attention to my national focuses for a while. We probably don't need to be encouraging bureaucrats in Provence, though actually we're still only at 78% efficiency. So maybe we'll leave them there? No, it's fine, we'll remove this focus, and in fact we could probably benefit from focusing on soldiers in a lot of places. We have been at war for a while. We probably have, a lot of brigades in slightly poor repair, at least in the yellows, if not in the reds. You have some in the reds even. So let's switch all of our focuses to encouraging soldiers in our high pop provinces. At least for a while. We can sort that out a bit. Okay. And let's continue. Right, we won our battle down here. We are advancing into that other Spanish army. And we have British armies down here, which we should probably deal with. Send you down to fight this one, which is entirely infantry, so you shouldn't have any trouble there. Oh, this stack is in a pretty bad way. This is the one that was involved in that somewhat unfortunate battle over here that went against us for a while. We could retreat this and let it reinforce, but you know, actually let's do that. We don't really have any real need to have this many troops in Spain anyway. Okay, we've done some occupations here. This battle is going to be over. We'll follow and try to wipe out that stack, and then you can come down here and fight this army. That battle was an enormous massacre. 600 casualties on our side compared to 75,000 almost on the British side, so 15%-ish war score there. Gets us up to 49%. I'm assuming still not enough for them to accept peace though. I would like to add another war goal if possible, which is not too close to happening just yet. Poland, it seems, has surpassed their war score required for their single war goal, but they're probably going to have to take that further to actually make Germany willing to peace out. And of course, much further still if they're going to add any additional war goals, which of course we would like to see. Taking more occupations down here, which I'm going to continue to ignore. Okay. We did wipe out that whole army. You have been sent down there. Actually, just go back here. The army that was down there is elsewhere now. We'll respect their beliefs. Okay, you can go ahead and take out these armies here and then here. And we have more British armies wandering around. Let's see what we can do about them. Oh, are you actually attacking me in here? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. You're still in pretty poor shape. Split this army in half and send half down to help out with this, and the other half, I guess you can continue going where you're going. Puccini turns American plays into Italian operas. Giacomo Puccini, who was successful in transforming the play Madame Butterfly by the American playwright David Belasco into an opera in 1904, premiered another work based on Belasco's The Girl of the Golden West as La Fanciulla del West. Gain 2.4 prestige. Okay. Sounds good. We gain factory throughput and mining efficiency, which is great. This battle, I guess we're actually holding out relatively well, and the reinforcements are going to get there in time. So that's good. And we won this battle down here too. Don't you see if you can fight this army? We are taking more occupations in Africa. Not really a concern. Let's see, we might need to... Oh. Seems like our army down in Africa was caught and wiped out. Kind of unfortunate. But I was just about to say we were probably would want to send a few more troops over from here to deal with these British armies that are continuing to stream in through France. I think we can probably handle them with the armies we have in the area already, but it doesn't hurt to speed things up a bit. Revolution in Costa Rica, okay. And Lithuania fears our might. Pretty far down my list of priorities, Lithuania, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Poland up to 22%. So things going pretty well for them. They have got quite a lot of occupations over here, so it seems that Germany maybe is occupied with the French war, which incidentally they are winning. So they may even get their war goal, but it's going to be a while yet. I guess it's good news for Poland. Nationalist officers. Let's just have them gain some militancy, I guess. Okay, we've finished some occupations down here. We'll advance to some different provinces and try to take out some of the Spanish armies. Ambassador insulted. Our ambassador to one of the other great powers has telegraphed home, expressing his frustration with the response, or rather lack of it, that he has received. So, we can get a Humiliate CB on Japan. I don't know if I'm really interested in declaring war on Japan. We definitely could beat them without probably sending a huge army over there, since they have very low tactics and army tech. Tactics especially, though. Let's get the CB. I don't know if we'll use it, but I think it's worth speculatively taking the CB just in case. I mean, we won't really get anything out of it if we do declare war on them, I suppose. You are headed over here. Let's line some armies up on the French border here. Okay. Before you siege here, why don't you take out this army? Actually, all the way up here and take out this army as well, if you can. Right, well, that is fine. You are headed back here. You can stop doing that, please. This British army is entirely infantry, so why don't we just send our nearby armies in to take care of that? Shouldn't be a problem. And all the war score we're getting from battles is probably going to be a large factor in getting us to our peace here. So they still wouldn't accept this offer, but I imagine once we get some more occupations, they will be willing. Gain Avignon as a core. And we won more battles, which is great. Now you are headed to here. Can we catch you before you get there? We can. Okay, let's continue. Further into Spain. Let's actually get these armies doing some work with occupations as well, just to speed things up a bit. And we beat the British army here, and in fact, apparently wiped it out. We're losing occupations down here, which is okay. British army seems reluctant to come fight us. Please stop wandering around. There aren't any rebels. Actually, why don't you go fight these little armies first? Where are you headed? Okay, that's fine. And we've won another occupation up here, so we can press on into a new county. And taking plenty of hostile occupations in Africa, which shouldn't make too much of a difference, except for whichever states down here are our cores. Actually, are quite a few now. We will just continue to ignore it, though. Okay, and you can continue to here. We have most of our target state occupied at this point, so we should be getting our additional war score from that. Is good. Poland up to 26% in their war. Still haven't added any war goals or managed to peace out for the one that they have added. A revolution in Orange. Alright. Okay, you go ahead and fight these Spanish armies, and then let's see, we'll have you head over to here. Germany has accepted peace from Poland, so Poland got their one core state, which is good for them. They still have more land over here, though, that rightfully belongs to them. Sure, they'll be able to get it in a future war, especially if we go to war against Germany again and destroy their army, which is pretty likely to happen. Spoilers. one in occupation, and we can build radio factories, which hopefully our capitalists will do at some point. So only at 8% from occupations, but we'll keep going, and 1% from our war goal as well. So it might be more trouble than it's worth to add a second war goal to this war. I might just peace out for the one that we have. What did we just finish? This one, okay. Since all we get is one of these little colonial states down here, which probably isn't worth too much to us. And we have finished with social science. So let's see what we can get here. Still no army techs available. Or industry. So I guess we'll catch up on some of these commerce techs. That's probably a good idea. Or tax efficiency would be helpful. We are running pretty low on money at this point. We don't need two armies in here. Cannes fears our might. Okay. And we can actually siege Gibraltar, which gives us some British territory without having to sail any troops up there. So that's something at least. Yeah, why don't you head north? We are up to 65%. Still not enough to get our peace. And France is maybe gaining back some war score here. Seems that Germany added, or actually Sweden added, cut Austria-Hungary down to size as a war goal, which is going to prolong this war probably. Maybe a bad thing for Germany, we'll see. We have a Portuguese army on the way through here. Who are you at war with? Oh, you're in, of course, the German-French war. I think I knew that. Yep, still losing all kinds of occupations in Africa. Seems like these British troops are just going to wander around in France and not actually enter my land at all. I guess they don't want to come into this county between my two armies here. Probably a smart decision, I guess. And I don't actually mind, we're capped out on war score from battle, so fighting them won't really gain us anything. Okay, I don't think we're really going to need you to do anything else other than go up there. Ambassador insulted, so we can get a Humiliate CB on the UK, which we are actually not going to be able to use. I guess we could add it as a war goal to this war, but I don't think that's really productive. Just improve our relations a bit. Baroda fears our might. Don't even know who that is. Now we got Gibraltar, and everywhere else is in the process of being occupied, and we have a crisis over somewhere. Okay. Between China and Russia, I guess. See if anyone wants to back Russia. Apparently not. And we're finishing occupations here. We could send some armies across into Africa, but these aren't even Spanish cores, so it wouldn't really be worth much war score. I guess we could take back some of our occupations here or fight the Spanish and British armies. But of course, fighting the armies won't give us war score, and the occupations aren't worth that much. Defender occupations minus 0.2. So yeah. I think we'll just wait and allow the war score from our war goal to tick up as much as possible. They should piece us out eventually. But we'll have to wait and see in the next episode because we're out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.